Hey guys, and welcome back to Stoneblock 2. Last episode what did we do? We set up this little lava situation here, and these weird auto sifters, they're kind of cool. I like the look of them, but I don't think we'll be sticking with these for too long, since we can make, automated stuff very soon. I think we should work on that pretty soonish. We have the lava, we can use this to generate power, so we might as well use auto sifting and such. First of all, thank you for the comments on last episodes. I really appreciate it. Glad you guys are enjoying it. It's always good to hear. Also, if you guys are playing this, I would love to see your guys' base. If you want to share them with me, that would be awesome. I always like to see what other people do. But let's get into this episode. So there's a couple of things I want to do. First of all, I did make a full set of black quartz armor off camera. Just by using the black quartz from my actual editions. I figured we have it in abundance. Right now, at least, more than I need it, because I don't need it for anything. So I might as well make a bit of armor out of this. And I went back to the the mining dimension, I guess, just to get a couple more ore. So we have like a bunch of iron ore here, some other random things, couple of diamonds, etc. It's kind of cool that you don't really technically need to use this. You could just go mine, right? There are some like recipe or items you probably need, like bone meal and such. You still get bones from fighting skeletons, but it's just easier to grind stuff like this, right? So that kind of works pretty well. But overall, I noticed that this pack is interesting, to say the least. It seems to be extremely open. I was looking at the quest and at some of the mods, and it doesn't seem like there is any straight progressions for this. You can just basically do almost whatever you want. I mean, there's certain things you have to follow early on at least, but for the most part, it seems very almost kitchen sinky, right? Like you can just pick what mod you want to go with and stick with it, etc. Also, this minimap looks kind of cool right now. Why are these like corners? Is that... Oh, I'm not sure why there's like colored... Oh, these are the Thorncraft crystals in the corner. That's kind of cool. Anyway, yeah, you can just kind of pick and choose what you want. For example, if you look at... Ooh, apparently I finished something here. Oh yeah, I found some of this ore. Sure, I'll take random rewards. What do we get? Ooh, climbing glove. That's actually nice. I guess I'll keep them. And a torch launcher. Also kind of nice. I'll leave it in here for now. But if you look at storage solutions, for example, right? That's one of these things. I was looking at this and I'm like, okay, we have storage drawers, but we also have Jabba barrels. I don't get why, and other than, diversity, you can... Is it not Jabba? If I could type. Yeah, it's Jabba barrels. For diversity, I suppose. I'm not sure. I mean, some of these, looking at this one, for example, has a collect pickup upgrade, which storage drawers don't have, I don't think. I never used this mod specifically, though, so I don't know if there's anything in here that's, like, super useful compared to storage drawers, but yeah, it just seems a bit odd. Another thing is, I was looking at ways of increasing our lava production, right? So we have the lava below right now that does a 3 times heat. If we look this up again, I guess we can see this in here. If you find this entry, actually no, I think if you look up torch, it's easier. If we look at the torch, there we go, and we see the heats, right? So uranium, for example, is 20 times, etc. But like this superheating element for mechanisms, 60 times, right? That is one of the best ones we can get. The third best one, I suppose. And just looking at the recipe, ooh, game, it's always something with that rendering block thing. It seems extremely easy to make because we're not limited by how we can make steel. Usually if you play like a skyblock or something, there are a lot of fixed progressions. You have to go through a bunch of machines first to get steel, but not in this one. Actually, I want to see if there's a different one, because I saw like an interesting recipe here. Yeah, okay, I'm not sure. But we can just craft this using just coal and charcoal. I mean, coal or charcoal with iron, and a stone hammer from Tiny Progressions. And that one is extremely easy to make, just some hardened stone. And then you can get this, right? So, unless something is like disabled in this, I don't see why you would ever want to set up, for example, immersive engineering is in here. It seems kind of like, I don't know. Maybe I'm not seeing something, but maybe this is just how the pack is supposed to work. But yeah, you can just skip a lot of things by doing strange recipes. Especially Tiny Progressions has a lot of this kind of stuff, which is a bit interesting. What is it, hammer? So I think I'm actually going to make this real quick because I want to try this out and see if this works. So we need to make this hardened stone, which is extremely easy to make. Let's see if this even works. How much do we need? Do we need only 2 per hammer, right? I'm not sure if the hammer maybe is a one-time use. Let's cook this up. That works too. That's no problem whatsoever. We need 3 pieces of string. And I have sticks in here. And we'll give this a shot. And then we just need some extra iron and some charcoal or coal. We have a bunch of coal, so I'll take this. We have a bit of iron left over here. There we go. Make this hammer. And now, can we just do this? Yeah. Yes, we can. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I was going to say, didn't put the rest in there. Or were we missing something? Wait. Yeah, it didn't put all of them in there. I was wondering if maybe it's like it uses up the hammer, but no, there you go. So we have steel. And then with the steel, you know, we can make these steel casings that we need for the superheated stuff. So look this up again. Which is just a bit of osmium on glass, right? Which is not difficult to make. Okay, that should be all the items we need, so we can make the steel casing. Of course, this is only one, right? So we would have to make more. But definitely want to try this out. So if you break... let's break this one here and put it there. That should... We can also fix this a bit nicer now. Yeah, 60 times. Look how much faster that is. So yeah, it's just kind of interesting. I'm also going to use this barrel here to just fill things in there. You know, it's by no means a problem or a bad thing in my opinion. It's just that's how the pack works. You know, usually when I play these skyblocks or something, I always assume that there is some fixed progression and you have to be forced through certain mods. For example, there's Botania in here, right? But I don't even know if you ever need to use this mod. So, I mean, the whole quest book itself, right, if you want to go for completion here, isn't even that big. I'm sure there's like some things in here where you have to go into certain mods, like this one forces you to go into mystical agriculture. Why would you have to do this though if you have chickens, right? I don't know, it's just interesting to me. In any case, that's just something I wanted to mention. And also, if you're new here or something, or don't know, I'm usually a pretty slow player. I like to take my time, so I'm gonna be in this for quite a while. But let's get a move on here. So, a couple of things I have on my list here. Now, you can see we are currently in a giant box. Now, this is 9 by 9 by 9, and I think this is what I'm gonna want to do with my base. Wait, did I mess this up? No, it's 9 by 9. Okay, it just looks different. So, ooh, there goes the hammer. The idea for this base, and this is not gonna work, is it? Ideally, I would like to do this. Is have you guys ever watched the movie Cube or Hypercube? Oh yeah, we have climbing gloves. Hey, that would actually work pretty well. If you ever watch Cube or Hypercube, it's a movie where there are these like prisoners inside this weird, well, prison that's made out of cubes, and each cube has another cube connected on each face. And they all look pretty much the same, but there's like a tons of traps in there, and they have to get through there and find their way out of it. And they have these like hatches in each side, like in each of these like center points. There's like a hatch that leads to the next cube, same at the bottom and at the top. And it's like a huge prison that just keeps going on and on and on. And I think I kind of want to do this for our base. It's going to be a bit inconvenient, but we're going to do this. We're always going to have 9 by 9 by 9s. And we're always going to have hallways. Now, originally I thought maybe I'll put them at the bottom because it's easier to navigate for me, right? To just walk through. So I don't have to, like here, somehow like climb up here first. If I had ladders, that would work, but it's pretty slow. But these climbing gloves actually work pretty well. And I mean, we can just keep them on, right? They do have durability, but they don't seem too difficult to make. And even not, even if we don't have them, we can make ladders or something. It might be a bit inconvenient, I'm not sure. But I think we'll try this, and we put everything into these rooms, and we can design these rooms in whatever way we want, right? And between each room, we'll leave a 3 by 3 by 3 gap, right? So this is the exit basically. So the next room would go down this way, right? And then 9 by 9, etc. So like over this way. You get the idea. You know what I mean. Probably, hopefully. And we can, because it's like, it has this little buffer in between, we can actually design each room individually. Like, let's say I have like, I don't know, like just a pink colored block here, whatever, right? This entire level layer is pink colored block, or even like the border could be different, but we have this like one block gap in between that separates these rooms. So this could be like green, and it wouldn't like bleed into the other room design wise. On top of that, now, like I said, in the movie they have these hatches in the top and at the bottom to get up and down. We can use elevator blocks for that, right? To like teleport up and down. We have to find ender pearls though. I'm not sure if we get these in the end dimension. Might have to go there soon and check it out. The only problem is, I think, is having elevators in the center might be a bit inconvenient. Because, for example, if I want to make a smelter room next, I would probably put this in the center of the room. And so we couldn't really use the elevator to get up or down in that room. So I'm thinking maybe we just put them here, you know? We put the elevators in between these hallways. That will let us go up and down to the next hallway. It's not quite the same as in the movie, but, you know, it doesn't have to be. So I think that's something we're gonna go with. It's simple, I think. You know, digging out the room is the biggest problem in replacing walls. Do we have exchanges? Perfect. So we can quickly replace walls very easily. So yeah, I think we're gonna do this. So for starters then, I think I'm just gonna set up a new room here, and it's really easy, right? With the hammer, it's like always 3 by 3. So I go over here and go like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, you know, and I start on this layer, which is not the floor. This is like the middle of the room, because then I can reach the ceiling from here at least, because I did the other rooms, like the main room and the tree room, without the ceiling. Oh, sorry, without the floor. So I had to like keep pillaring up to reach the top, because it's a little bit out of range otherwise, but this works really well, right? You just go around and do this. So we definitely need to get a good hammer, because this guy is about to break again. Well, this one was already gone. But yeah, as you can see, if you're down there, you can't reach it. Yeah, there it goes. And then once that is dug out, I can remove the bottom 3 layers pretty easily. All right, I just dug out the room. So we have a new 9 by 9 by 9 over there. We're gonna get rid of this room soon too, or rather the trees. We can use bonsai trees for this, but for now we leave this here. So what I want to do next then is work on the smeltery, right? So we need to make grout first to make a tinker smeltery, which is just clay, sand, and gravel, which I should have prepared, maybe. Doesn't look like I have gravel, which is pretty easy to make though. Not a big deal with our hammer method. Balance this grid out, there we go. And we can just combine all of this into grout, and that should give us 2 stacks, which should be good enough for now. We can make seared bricks out of this right now, and then once we have a smelter, we can make this a bit easier as well. So yeah, we're just gonna get smelting here, I guess. Let's divide this into, well, we only have 4 furnaces at the moment, so I guess I'll do 32 by stacks. Another thing I'm thinking is that, you know, since we have this whole like 9 blocks height, for example, this room we don't really use it, we can just have floors in here, kinda, right? It's gonna be a bit crowded, but I think it's gonna be fine. So if we use half slab, it's not gonna be too bad, because then we can walk on this level where the entrance is, right? And down here we have at least 2.5 blocks of a gap, right? Because if it's like a full block, it's only like 2 blocks high. That might be a little bit too cramped, perhaps, so we can just have a little bit of a platform around here. Not in every room, of course, but like in, you know, rooms that need it, we can like work with the height and just make this interesting. And I think that would be kind of cool. So I think we're going to put the smeltery in the center and just have, oops, this here. Do we have the mod that only rakes 1 half slab? It does, yes. Okay, can I get out of here? Yes, I can. Let's break this over here too. And we can just set the smelter into the ground as well, I suppose. And I think we're gonna make a 3 by 3. That thing is having fun over there. Can I get it from here? No. So we're gonna have it a 3 by 3, so the platform here, and then the walls around here, and that should align with this, right? And the casting tables and such gonna be on this block. So it's a bit crowded, but we still have 1 gap here to walk around. And then, of course, we can extend our base into all kinds of directions here. All right, let's see if we even have enough grout to get started. I always forget what the exact number is. If you can already make a 3 by 3. So, of course, we need the smelter controller. We need the a drain at least. A faucet. I kind of want to make the basin. Well, do you want the basin first? No, yeah, let's make the basin first, I guess. And the tank, which was a glass in the middle. It is indeed, right? And I think later, once we have more, we can put some windows up and such too. Just to make this look pretty and such. And then we have a couple blocks left, but not nearly enough. I'm still doing like lots of grout here though, so I think we might have enough. Because we at least want a layer of stuff here, right? Like, so we can make more grout pretty easily. So just remove this here. Wait, is this gonna work? Yeah, because this is not gonna interfere with the next level, right? Because we have like 3 blocks thickness, so we can just insert this into the floor without any problems. And like I said, for now, I'm just gonna build this stuff up on this level. Gonna have to put the basin in the ground here for a second, and once we have this all set up, then we can replace this again. And I'm gonna bring that giant barrel. I think this keeps the liquid, right? Yes. With me, so we can just put this over there for now and be all good. Okay, we have enough blocks for our tiny smeltery. There we go. It is active. Put the barrel down and just put a bit of lava in here. Or all of it, doesn't really matter. You can break this and it keeps the lava, so it's all good. And now we can just toss our cobblestone in here. Only 9x9 for now, right? But, oh, sorry, 3x3. It's not super fast, but this will smelt into seared, what was it? Is it called seared brick? Molten seared brick or something, maybe? Can we see this in here? Seared stone, that's what it's called. 72 millibuckets, and each millibucket, oh no, each block requires 2 buckets. Okay, no, 2 ingots worth of buckets, I guess. Usually an ingot is like 144 millibuckets. This one is 2. So it's technically also, you know, it's extremely cheap because you don't need your grout for this, which is great. And I'm stuck down here. There we go. Okay, while that is going and cooking and all kinds of stuff, I'll do this off camera a little bit. One thing I want to work on is just a bit of these quests. And actually this should be... once we get a casting table, we can finish this real quick. And then we're gonna make some netherrack that also gives us another quest. There we go. And finishes up this one. We get another auto sifter I'll never use. Perfect. And then, yeah, we can make the tool forge later, so we can make some hammers and such. But I want to work on this here, the fluid crafting. So we just need to make a stone barrel, which should be really easy. Oh god, I think it is smooth down. I'm pretty sure it's smooth down. I'm gonna go with smooth down. Yes, it is. So we just make one of those guys and put this here for now. And we're gonna get a bit of lava. I guess we need to make more here. Make it in here, I guess, because that one's so fast. And if we take some lava and put this in here and take some redstone, we get netherrack. And netherrack is a quest here as well. Oh, we need... oh, 16. Okay. Let's take this reward. What do we get? Reinforcement conversion kit. Nice. So we need to make this 16 times. How much lava do we have here? It should be okay. Okay, just quickly making a hopper here using some of this iron I just duplicated using our smeltery. Just so we can make this a bit easier, right? So I could just dump this in here and let this go. And just come by once in a while and like hit this thing. And I guess we should put a hopper below here too for now. And in fact, I think we're just gonna make a redstone clock as well real quick so we can have this thing be automated slightly. We should probably use pipes or something eventually, but for now, the redstone clock will do. No, not this one, this one. I think this one should work. Just put this next to the faucet so we'll keep going on and off right here. There we go. And then we have the hopper down here. And we could just grab this stone whenever we need it. Was that 16? Oh, we get a biome marker. There we go, 16, right? Or did we just like cheat this somehow? Oh, it consumes it. I see. Make some netherrack by using redstone on a barrel full of lava. This reward is repeatable in case you lose it, as it's the only way to get the hell biome. Ah, I see. Extra utilities. I don't know how these work. Do you use them in a machine? No, not this one. Or do you just like use them on the ground? I think there's a machine for it maybe. Terraformer. I'm guessing that's it maybe. Heater, cooler. Yeah, it might be terraformer. So we can turn some area into the hell biome. Interesting. So, I wonder if you need it. Probably for like mobs or something. I'm not sure. I guess while we added extra utility stuff, let's maybe see if we can make some of these pipes. That shouldn't be a big deal. I just need to melt down some more cobblestone real quick. The only thing I always forget is if we need to have this power stuff from extra utilities. Or if we can just use them. I think you can use them without. I think if you want to use upgrades, you have to use these like, the like energy that this mod has. So a couple of cables here, and then we definitely want the, the item nodes. More stone. Do I not have more stone in here maybe? It's so difficult to see. I can't arrange this properly either. No, I don't see more. Should probably set up something that cooks stone more easily for us. But there we go. There's item transfer nodes and then fluid transfer nodes. Just one set for now. Because then we can make this stuff over here a little bit more simplified as well. If we get our second barrel. Although I think there was a limit to like where you can pull out stuff. Let's see. Fluid on this side. And I guess a chest for now. Up here? Sure, yeah, that would work. And then item. And some transfer pipes. Oh, come here. So I should pull the items in there. Let's put some cobble in there. And we can also just put a cobble generator maybe on top. I wonder if that works actually. Let's try this. I'm not sure if they output to the bottom or just the top. Does it say? Can output to an inventory above. Can output to hopper below. Okay, so this is not a hopper, but maybe. Nope, it doesn't output. But, put it on top of a hopper and then just feed it directly into it. That would work. But yeah, this is working. This is filling it in, and we can also, of course, do this here. And is this pulling out lava? Yes, it is. Nice. So we just put the pipe here and get our stuff going. There we go. I mean, we need to make more of these superheated materials. I'll probably make that soon, but yeah, pretty cool. Okay, quickly just rearranging it slightly. There we go. Hopefully this will work. Yeah. So it's still generating our cobblestone up here, right? But if it needs cobblestone, it also pulls it out into these things and then back into the barrel. Works just fine. Okay, so we have enough seared bricks, and now here's gonna be a very important question that I do not remember the answer to. Can we use the controller and such on this level? I think we can, as long as it's on the same height with the lava stuff, if I remember correctly. We're gonna give this a shot, and I'm gonna put the casting thing has to go one higher anyway, but just for testing purposes, so we can actually make sure this works. Yeah, this still counts, and it still sees the whole thing as a smeltery. Okay, cool, so we can do this. Because then I keep expanding from here, I suppose. Okay, I'm quickly making a brick, what's it called? Ingot cast by just smelting down 2 ingots of gold. And then I put a normal brick in, just a normal regular brick, and put it on top. Now we have a brick cast. And I'm going to keep doing my thing here with my seared stone, but I'm gonna keep using the bricks because I want to make some of this stuff out of glass. And for the glass stuff, you need these little bricks instead of the big blocks. And there's no way, as far as I know, to turn them back into the smaller ones, other than, of course, re-smelting them or something. Alright, for now, I just put like a little design in here. Looks alright. Nothing fancy. Actually, might look better if I would have went with that same design in each corner, maybe? Like, well, there goes that chisel. Oh, well, this is interesting. Chisel broke, and all the blocks are gone too. Huh. That's something to keep an eye out for, I guess. Alright, like, yeah, maybe just continue this design. But that wouldn't work in this corner, I guess. I don't know, I was just, like, messing with this. But, even if we, like, stick with just stone designs, because, it's Stoneblock, it would work pretty well, I think. I mean, you can make this look somewhat decent by just changing out the textures for now, without using a huge amount of materials. Then that would be all around, right? Just kind of same on this side then later, which I haven't done yet, but yeah, might be okay. I'm not sure. But I think I'm just gonna finish off the smeltery off camera. It's almost done. You can see I've raised it all the way up. Made some of these blocks random too, so they aren't all the same. I like to mix them up, get some texture in there. And I just need to fill in these little slides here, or columns with seared glass, just a bit expensive. And then raise this whole thing up by one. Or at least these. I'm not sure if this needs to be on the same level as the controller. And actually we do have enough. You know what? Let's do this right now. If I calculated this correctly, we need 11 more. And that should be it to finish this entire thing, hopefully. Might change out the ceiling with something else as well, so it looks a bit better. Could even put like a light up there maybe. That might look kind of cool. Illuminate it slightly, but now it should be pretty big. And here's the question now. Can we just put this up here? Or is this gonna be a problem? It is totally fine up there. Nice. Yeah, so we can actually have this on this level. And I suppose if I just put these into the corner here, I don't actually need to cram everything in here, because I mean I could put something here too, right? Fill this in on this side, but then it's kind of like not much room to walk around. If I just keep this in these corners, that will be okay. Maybe use the front ones for manual casting and set up the back ones for like automatic casting here. You know, that will kind of work. But yeah, I'm okay with this for now. And then we can also put this on top, and it wouldn't be in the way as well, right? 3 blocks. Oh, we didn't put the hopper back. Yeah, need to set this up. We can do item transfer stuff underground and just funnel everything into a sort of area, because we do have the room down here. This is why having something like this is actually pretty nice. But yeah, I think we're gonna have to call it here for today. I'm just gonna work on this a little bit more off camera. I think I'll set up some automation for this, right? That looks alright. And maybe come up with more ideas for these rooms. And of course we have to change this out so that the tunnel is here and not down here. Same over here, but this side I'm gonna change. Once we get elevators, we can, I think, replace this crazy tunnel that goes all the way up with elevators. I might make it slightly more easy, perhaps. Next episode we might also go check out the end. I want to see if we can get ender pearls there for these elevators, because that would help. And probably set up some auto sifting. I think it's time for that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed though. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.